Hey everybody, welcome to Jwick Sports Talk. Well, last week we talked about the madness. Well, the madness continued once again this weekend. What happened to all the number 1 and number 2 seeds, huh? Okay, raise of hands. How many of you bracketologists out there had Butler, Virginia Commonwealth, Kentucky, and Connecticut in your Final Four? Please raise your hand. That's what I thought. Not many. And although I'll be pulling for the underdogs, either Butler or Virginia Commonwealth, I got to give a nod to Kentucky because they've been giant killers. Okay, not only have they knocked off the number 1 seeded Ohio State, they knocked off the number 2 seeded North Carolina. Now, giving the nod to Kentucky over Connecticut, I'll be pulling for Virginia Commonwealth. However, I'll have to give the nod to Butler because in their region they knocked off the number 1 seed Pittsburgh and the number 2 seed Florida. But as I said, I'll be pulling for Virginia Commonwealth. Perhaps one of the biggest upsets in March Madness for quite some time. The 11th seeded Virginia Commonwealth knocked off Kansas 71-61. Simply amazing. Way to go. We go back a couple of weeks. The Rams of Virginia Commonwealth were so doubtful of their chances of getting in the selection of the Final 64. They watched the Cartoon Network and went out for burgers instead of watching the selection show. Unbelievable. And Virginia Commonwealth will become the 3rd 11th seeded team to make it to the Final Four, where, as I said, they'll be playing against Butler, the 8th seeded team. Now, you remember Butler made it to the finals last year, okay, where unfortunately they lost to Duke. Could Butler do it again? They got a good shot possibility? Now, in Vegas, Kentucky is the favorite at 8-5. Virginia Commonwealth in the Final Four is the long shot. Their odds are 7-1. But however, 7-1 is a heck of a lot better than their odds were at the beginning of the season, where their odds were 2,500 to 1 to win it all. Could you imagine if you put about $10 down on Virginia Commonwealth at the beginning of the season? You'd be looking pretty good right now. Well, that's the men's side, okay? I got a feeling next time I come back to see you, we're going to talk about the finals, okay? But before I go, I want to give a shout out to my ladies of Notre Dame basketball. Once again, the men let me down. No surprise there. However, the ladies of Notre Dame, for the first time in 21 games ever against Tennessee, prevailed. They won 73-59. They punched their ticket to the Final Four. Okay, we'll be playing the winner of Duke, Connecticut, played right here in Philadelphia, okay, tomorrow night. Now, last time the women from Notre Dame reached the Final Four was in 2001. When? They won it all. Well, that's all the time I have for right now. Thanks for watching Jwick Sports Talk. I'll see you again next week.